Hello folks, I'm Paul, welcome to the channel. So first of all, before we begin this video, I thought I'd just share with you some stunning sunset shots which were taken from a pub called the Cat and Fiddle, which is also a gin distillery now and a whiskey distillery I believe as well. And that sits up on some high ground which is in between the towns of Macclesfield in Cheshire and Buxton in Derbyshire on the Peak District up in the hills there. It really was quite captivating really, and I stayed there for just a few minutes just to enjoy the view, and it was really noted how the colours, all of the oranges, were almost sort of blocked out by that layer of cloud that you get after what has been some very cloudy low pressure days here in the UK. Anyway, I'll leave you to the view and I will speak to you very shortly. Bye for now. Hello folks, welcome back. I'm Paul. Welcome back to the channel, and a big thank you to everyone who's recently subscribed to the channel. That's very much appreciated. Hope you're all doing very well. So today is really quite a windy and cloudy day today here in the UK, and this is just checking out some views, looking out over Manchester and the Cheshire Plain, and you can see just some of the cloud there, how much there is of it. And it's one of those days where if you're under one of those clouds, or where you see the showers in the distance, it can really look like quite a gloomy day. Whereas when you get in one of these breaks, it really is quite pleasant. So yeah, it's a very low pressure day. So you get all of the wind as the pressure tries to equalise itself. And I don't know if you can see just in the distance there, some rather nice views of Manchester city centre and the Hilton, if you can just about see it over there. So yeah, I thought, and there's some of the showers as well in the distance. I'm looking out over the Cheshire Plain. So yeah, today's video, I thought I'd just show you a few more views, some very nice views overtaken on sort of the edges of the Peak District, and of course a bit of the usual footage of the blackbirds and their fledglings as well. So yeah, enough from me for now, and I'll speak to you again. Bye for now. Okay, so this view is from some high ground really, just near to the fantastic Lime Park in Cheshire, and as I pan round here, it's just looking down towards the picturesque village of Kettleshume, and just beyond that would be Disley, and then as we pan round to the right, it's panning over towards the direction of Windgather Rocks, which you'll see in a little bit more detail on the next one. It was a very nice day, as you could see where I was, but as I pan round there, you can see that there's a real change in the weather as that cloud increases there with the coming of a weather front. Okay, so this is just a bit more of a close-up view. You can see in the distance there is the magnificent Kinder Scout making a dominant position in that photograph. And then again, as we just pan over to the right, you'll get to see that there's the Windgather Rocks, which is where I did the earlier video from. So just looking at Windgather from a further distant perspective. Back to the blackbirds. Okay folks, so the next series of photographs and just bits of video that we've got coming up here, as well as just after the next section of the blackbirds. I really took to emphasise the countryside and its beauty, but also the weather system as well above, and the fact that from some of these sort of extensive views over towards the west coast of England, over towards Liverpool and Wales over there, you really can see you've got a big expanse of sky where you really can see some of these complete weather fronts moving in on occasions, both for deteriorating weather and improving weather. So yeah, I thought I'd just show you a few of these photographs and videos just to let you see some of those nice clouds as well. Okay, and here's a few more rather menacing looking clouds in the distance there. Anyone who lives in the UK will know that the weather is very changeable, and it always amazes me sometimes how you can start off with a day where it's full of drizzle and dreary, very dark and gloomy, and by the afternoon that system can just move over and reveal beautiful skies and bright sunshine as well. So yeah, always good to get out, but just being mindful of how changeable the weather can often be so as not to get caught out. But yeah, just a case of having a look at some of these stunning views. As we look down on this view, you can just see just before that kind of further set of hills, there's a valley there. That's the Goyt Valley, which is where I did the Goyt Valley walk video, just to give you context of where everything is. And again, you can just see that cloud in the distance where it's a sort of nimbus stratus cloud, where you've got the rain-bearing cloud for some unlucky souls in the distance where that is. But yeah, fortunately here it's nice and dry. And where you can see the car park there, that's a place called Pimchair, which is very good place to get some views in different directions as well. So it's not quite 360 degree, but you certainly get a good view of Kinder Scout and over towards Manchester in the west as well. And then just over the top where that road, that single track road leads down to, that drops into the Goyt Valley and the various reservoirs there. There's a quick shot of Windgather Rocks you can just see in the distance there. And then yeah, that's looking out over to Kinder, and Kinder Downfall you may well just be able to make out on the top there. Back to the blackbirds. Speak to you in a bit. Bye for now. Okay folks, so there's another view of Manchester city centre, a bit clearer view. The next one is a place called Holme Moss, if anyone knows it, which is some very high ground where there's a radio mast, and it's near to the village of Holmfirth. So this was just a bike trip, and when I was up there, saw that there was the Paragliders there. That's just looking down towards Holmfirth. And then I saw this, which I thought was quite interesting. A picture frame, basically, that you could look through and then get a different view depending on your angle. And there was some wording on the bottom of there saying that some people look but don't see, which I thought was quite good, really. It really focused your mind to concentrate on some of the beautiful Yorkshire scenery on display. And then it's just good to just watch these paragliders. Paragliding itself is it's not without hazards, and they do need to maintain a certain airspeed through the air to keep that wing in the shape it is, that upper wing. So it does differ from parachuting, in that the parachutes they will float down themselves, whereas the paraglider is actually a wing at the top, and they need to keep a certain airspeed. And if that falls below, then they can have that wing collapse, and that could cause a nasty accident. So yeah, but I'm sure when it's doing well like they are there, it's quite a relaxing activity to take part in. So yeah, for the channel itself, I'm hoping to do a few more kind of walk-in visits type videos soon. There'll be some more wildlife bird videos as well. I've got another one of those coming up, but this was just about sharing some views and some fantastic scenery, mostly kind of Peak District area. And there'll be a few more sunsets, and then a few more wildlife shots coming up, a little tongue twister coming up a little bit later. So yeah, hope you enjoy that, including some red deer footage at the end as well. If you have any ideas or comments, I'd be grateful if you could leave them in the comment section below, and I'll read those and get back to anyone. And also, if you like the video, I'd be grateful if you could give it a thumbs up, and consider subscribing to the channel if you're interested in watching further similar content and you want to be made aware of it. So anyway, enough from me. I'll leave you with some more nice views of the Peak District and surrounding areas. Thanks for watching, and I'll speak to you soon. Bye for now.